All right.
What's going on, everybody? And he's celebrating with us, guys. It is another Saturday here at the Hideout, guys. Again, I don't even know if we have a schedule at this point, guys.
No,
So,
not really.
so
We
we're
just
here.
do it
We're
as
here.
we do.
Yeah, we're here. We're here. We're not. We're not. Join us if you can. If not, we understand. Like I like that. But yeah, guys. Welcome in. I'm excited for today. A lot of randomness, as the post says. So I don't really have. We don't have a where to go. I think these last few episodes have been
like that, yeah.
been that way. But again, it's been rough, guys. It's been rough. This new shift change again in the job era of it all just been rough. Again,
Yeah.
it is literally last week was just off the hinges as well. Like we completely spaced on it, so on us, But again, thank y'all for keep on joining us and stuff. So again, interesting show today. Randomness, rumors, trailers, theories already with the trailers and stuff.
All the time. You can't show us a 2-minute long trailer and expect
and
no theories.
no theories. So I'm excited, dude. I want to jump right into it because we have been waiting. It has been the most hyped trailer, I think. And again, to break the record, it did. I think it was like 780 million in 14 hours or something like that. Like,
I got the update after 24 hours. It hit like 700 something million.
Okay, so it was after the 24 hours.
Yeah, it broke the record for most viewed trailer.
What did it beat? It beat something random that I didn't expect to have a lot of views.
I don't know. I saw it beat something.
Let me trailer see. Was it?
Let me see. Because I know I did see that too. They're like, oh, it beat this
trailer. I was like, what? What trailer was? GTA 6.
That's what it was.
GTA 6.
I'm like, why are you comparing the game to
yeah, exactly. But those are two of the most anticipated things. And Doomsday over Spider-Man, but nonetheless, they've been hyping. Well, no, they've been hyping the Spider-Man trailer. It's this week. It's this month. It's next month. Like, you know what I mean? So, again, I understand where Warner Brothers was coming when they told James Gunn, like, hey, pull it back a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, with their straightforwardness.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we get it, you're shutting down some rumors, but the hype also, it brings in the the crowd. Yes. So, that just proves, I think, in this aspect, you know what I mean? Because again, it was like it was a toss in the air. We really didn't know at all. Like, at no point did they ever give a concise, day. There was snippets, there was photos, there was blurry snippets, so that's all we had. It just kept saying this next month and on the Super Bowl. And nothing's gonna happen on the Super Bowl. It's the week after the Super Bowl. It's gonna land on this day because this is so and so's day of whatever. Like just random shit. You know what I mean? Like pulling out their ass. You know what I mean? And yeah, we finally got it. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that drew the attention to a whole nother extent, especially I think also it being the first of the Spider-Man trilogies, one of it, not being a true trilogy, and then getting a second trilogy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I think that, I don't know, I'm hyped about just that factor because again, we got Doomsday and Secret Wars. Where the next two gonna lie in that timeline? You know what I mean? Like, if it's a trilogy, is it after the timeline? Is it Secret Wars finishes? One, the trilogy is after Secret Wars. Like, can you imagine the setup to that is? You know what I mean? Like one universe, like or whatever happens. Like bro, like I think they're doing it right. I think you know what I mean. So, what's your opinion on it? Like,
I'm interested in hell with it
because you're the hardest critic. I really want to know what you honestly think.
I enjoyed it. I really liked it. My issue is because I remember hearing somebody talk about it because I wasn't confirmed on where the timeline is on that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, so did they just get into MIT? Are they starting over there? I don't know where MIT is, so I'm like, how did he move in across the street from MJ and all that stuff.
Is MIT in New York?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna look that up now.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where it is.
As you're talking about what you think.
But it was just like I was like, okay, this is really cool. It's going to take place immediately after. That was my headspace.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody said another person was watching it, and I was listening to their review on it, and they're like, oh, it's taking place like up to 4 years after. I was like, what? Why?
I didn't read that.
That makes no sense. Why are you saying it takes 4 years after? Like, oh yeah, he's been doing the Spider-Man thing for a while. It's just him 4 years later. I'm like, so are we doing like a time lapse thing where at the beginning starts them joining MIT? 4 years later, they're like done with MIT and they moved in across
because that's where it is. Because it's in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. See, like
so they're nowhere near Parker, but he lives across from them.
Yeah. So I'm like, how is this working? Like, my thing is the timeline.
What's going on, Stephanie? Welcome in. We're doing good. We're talking Spider-Man. If you watch the trailer, let us know what you think. Tell us what your thoughts were. That's what he's describing right now. We're trying. He's a timeline guy, so we're establishing timelines right now. Trying with the 2-minute snippet that we got.
That's my thing, because I was just like, so where are we right here? Because I was like, it makes sense immediately after, and then are we jumping in the beginning of it? The first half of like showing what happened, and time lapse of him just being Spider-Man for a while, and then
because we're apparently getting a experienced Spider-Man. Like apparently, again, the snippet showed Boomerang, Tarantula, Scorpion, the whole slew of them, right? A few to just name a few.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but what I heard was those are not going to be flashbacks, but they're going to be scenes to where he is now.
Like
so yeah. So, but again, we're not getting the typical flashback. It's going to be something quick apparently, but nonetheless, there is a time lapse, and what that time lapse is, I don't know. I'm curious. Because we got the hand too, bro.
Yeah, there and everything. But see, that's also another problem. But he's saying I haven't seen it, but the daughter's a huge Spider-Man fan. Yeah, dude. Spider-Man's a big person.
I didn't know, man. It wasn't until a college friend of mine, he, introduced me. He was saying his favorite character was Spider-Man. And I was like, really didn't think anything of it. But then he like really just started seeing it after, like, again, it's one of those, like, if you point out an orange car, all the orange cars start to come out. That's what it was. Like, literally, once he like talked about Spider-Man, it like started coming into Civil War. Then I like again started seeing the grand aspect of things, and then the full culmination was when we started talking about it here, like how much of an anchor he is. And Sony's just dangling it, bro. Like, and we cannot get cannot get a true universe, MCU universe without Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I now see the like grand aspect of why he's such a true character, again, because of his morals, for the fact that he does not go against his beliefs, and then if he does, he goes. I was about to say he goes head in. Like, I mean, there's no backing out. Like, you know what I mean? So. Yeah, that's a true character right there. Yeah. He's an anchor to the universe, and I didn't know it.
Yeah, Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen are great though. And
when did they come in? 2016-ish. Like, that's when like the new generation of Spider-Man, which is the Miles.
Like introducing comics. Or
yes, movies? Overall like comics. Because I know he was introduced whatever in the movie. That was circa 2019.
I think so. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, further.
Yeah, it's further older, right?
Yeah. See, now I need to see when Miles was introduced into the comics, because I feel like I've seen a few of his before, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do know Spider-Gwen, I think, was older than
before Morales.
Yeah.
Across the Spider-Verse, that is the first one, right? Across the Spider-Verse? Or no, that's
I think it's Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse is it. Yeah, so Miles Morales was created in August 2011.
2011?
Yeah.
And it took 7 years. That's when Into the Spider-Verse came out in 2018.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really quick turnaround.
Well, people really loved his character. And
The concept of him.
Okay, so Spider-Gwen is actually younger than Miles Morales.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So it came after.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen was created and made her debut in September 2014.
Nice.
So 3 years? Yeah.
We are streaming on. I was gonna say TikTok. Jesus. We are streaming on YouTube and on Twitch.
Yeah.
So other than Facebook, those are our other two profiles. Follow, subscribe, notify. You know
Like,
the whole jazz. But interesting, cool. But what was the concept that Miles actually took off? If you don't mind me asking, what was it that
what were fans?
Yeah, that everyone enjoyed.
I think part of it was we've seen Peter Parker several times. We've seen different iterations of Peter Parker, like the ultimate forms, the different versions of him and everything. Miles Morales is the first non-white character that we saw as Spider-Man with a Puerto Rican background, all that stuff. So that was a big contention thing.
So was it? It's too far. No. It's too far of a stretch, but in the sense of what I'm trying to get at, was it on the absolute Batman scale, how absolute Batman, absolute everything is completely different storyline to our usual Batman, even in other universes. So according to what I've been hearing and reading about this Absolute series,
Absolute's crazy.
Is that insane, right? So is it along that lines? It was just such a fresh take that everyone enjoyed it?
Yes and no, because they changed certain characters of it. Like his uncle in Miles Morales was the Prowler, so it changed the aspect of Uncle Ben dying and everything. And then he has his family, he has a whole connection and everything. So he has people he wants to protect. He doesn't have the missing mom and dad. He has a different background race-wise and everything compared to the Peter Parker. So it immediately it's kind of almost like the Eminem thing where he brought rap to white families, where Spider-Man Miles Morales almost brought Spider-Man more toward
the Puerto Rican
black community, brought him further in,
and all in the sense in New York again, a different part of New York in the Dominican area of that's good.
So it was it's expansive. So it's just Spider-Man had fans no matter what. Now it's an anchor point for. He looks like us. Oh, that's our culture. Oh, that's a thing that we recognize. So it became a thing where people loved it for that. And then on top of that too, they upped his powers where he has that bioelectricity, the camouflage and stuff. So it was a different take on a spider's ability to change. And I think that's where a lot of people
fresh, just a fresh take.
Yeah.
And that's what I am low key interested. I got a friend of mine that posts about the Absolute series all the time. He gets the Absolute Batman series at the moment, and shit's badass, dude. It looks wicked. I just saw a snippet of the new Absolute Penguin and Absolute Two-Face, and they look wicked. Dude, the Scarecrow was on another level. The
Absolute Scarecrow was. Dude, I love when I personally, Joker's my favorite, but Scarecrow has to be a very good second for.
The
psychoticness, but the way they portray him in Absolute and other the way they made him the fearfulness of him, so great.
Really? So you have you read a little bit of the Scarecrow one?
Tiny bits.
Oh, okay.
I haven't delved comes in on as much as I wanted to, but yeah.
Got you. Well, all right, join us. Thank you. For sure. So again, follow, subscribe, and join us. We're just understanding the take, or I am understanding the take of Miles Morales at the moment. So he's
tell us who your favorite Spider-Man is and everything.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So is that Into the Spider-Verse? Was that the comic line that he was introduced in, or was Into the Spider-Verse its own thing,
I think
separate
it's its own separate thing.
Okay.
The comic line he was introduced in, I cannot remember. I just saw it too. I'm horrible with that. Comics aren't. I dive more into manga lore because it's easier to follow compared to comic lore. Comic lore is they could change again, so dude. Much.
I follow what I Ultimately Nerd or something like that. I need to show that guy. I think I've shared a few, but that guy is so in depth to his MCU timeline. He'll take you back to the Eternals. He'll take you back to when the Eternals were not the Eternals, and it's just like, dude, it is just. But again, every time he starts the video, he's just like, "Hey, there's a lot to unpack here. Follow me as best as you can in the next 2 minutes." Boom, starts like rattling it off, like off. So.
Going off on it. Yeah, Spider-Verse is his own thing.
Okay.
Heath Ledger, yes, was by far the best Joker. Honestly, it was so sad because I was recently looking at something. What happened?
I'm thinking of. Anytime I hear about like best Joker, now automatically the Teen Titan scene where they impersonate, when they impersonate all the Jokers. He's like, "Who's that?" And then he says, "Who? What's his name?" From the singer from 30 Seconds of Mars, Jared Leto. He's like, "No one likes that guy," or something like that. Like,
you can't just throw on makeup and think everybody's gonna like it.
How you gonna break the fourth wall like that, bro? In your own DC verse, you know what I mean?
He's like Nicholson, nice. Dude, no, Teen Titans going to dirty with it.
But Heath Ledger, man, there was someone talking about that. They were like, what he did to take in that role, but to lose himself in it was what was unfortunate. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So
it was sad. But
so it does use some comic book lore from the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, because I was looking at it again. So he made his debut in Ultimate Fallout 4.
Okay.
And that's the death of Peter Parker. So it coincides with the Into the Spider-Verse where Peter Parker is passing away and all that stuff. So he takes over the mantle of Spider-Man for a while, and then later on, timey-wimey comic book stuff, he becomes canon into Earth 616 somehow. Comic books. But it's crazy because I think like you can have a bunch of different Spider-Man in one timeline possibly. But then recently,
thank you.
I don't know if your daughter is reading any of the new Spider-Man stuff because I've been kind of catching up on some newer stuff.
Okay.
And I think it's Miles Morales actually, I think. Where it bothers me because I'm like, why are you going that route? But it's a cool route too. I can't fight it. You know how Black Panther is like the embodiment of the Panther God, and you connect all the lives and everything. Black Panther avatar.
Yeah,
you could see your other lives. Spider-Man has the same thing. Spider-Man is an avatar for the Spider God in this comic run.
Hold on. So what you're telling me here, and you won't know because you didn't watch it. Madame Web has somewhat of
somewhat. Yes. I watched. I can't watch it all together. I've been watching it in pieces. I'm sorry, but it does have some.
I was like, no, hold on, no, we're not talking about this right now because that's what they talk about. Is that araña or something like that? That's what he's called, right, or something? And he has like the tree branches that look like the Spider-Man mask.
But I think they changed it in that story, but it's kind of canon for this comic book line.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's just like, it's so crazy because now I'm like, so Spider-Man isn't created by radioactive spiders. It's created by this spider god that chooses his.
So it wasn't by accident. He was chosen.
Kind of like a Scarlet Witch thing. And I'm just like, dang.
Hey, like you said, manga, there's one story.
Yeah.
MCU, they're rewriting stories every time.
And that's part of the fun of it because it's just like you don't want to have these characters die because they do bring you money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, where else
put a
are we
steak
going?
in, put a fork in him. He's done. It's fate.
It's nuts. It's really crazy.
That's weird, bro. Like, now that I think about it, that's so funny. I was just like, hold on. I actually watched this shitty ass movie, and it talks about a lore of a spider in the jungle.
The spider god. Yep.
Again, like, but so speaking of this, I'm actually curious as to your take. Did you watch the Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the newer one that came out
on Disney Plus?
Yeah, on Disney Plus. We're curious because he hates.
I don't like that ending.
It wasn't the show overall; it was the ending that really ruined it for him.
It made me so mad,
and I get it now. Like it was so cool to me till you pointed it out, and I was just like. You're right. Like it's a paradox, an infinite. Like what happens after that? Like so yeah. And then again, to throw the Watcher in there, like watch it.
The Watcher just threw it all out, and then they played the music.
Yep. I was like, wait. So are we on What If, or are we?
Yes.
Is this reality?
Yeah.
Like,
it's definitely worth the watch. It is very, very fun.
Yes.
Very good. It really gives you. It really brings back the 90s Spider-Man, like his quips and funniness, learning how to be Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what I enjoyed about the show. So when you do watch it, you from my aspect, again, not really knowing much about Spider-Man and learning from them, I found out that that's the way he should have been portrayed. One of the probably we ranked it like number 2, or I did, personally, as far as like best portrayal of Peter Parker / Spider-Man. So, we were discussing that,
up against the other Spider-Man?
Yeah, all the Spider-Mans. Again, you were really into his Spider-Man when he was a Spider-Man. Yes, so I learned that. I learned that with this show. So, good overall writing, different take on the villains, and then there are in the early stages. I'm good,
their infant stages.
But so you're getting the Spider-Man verse early, like before the Spider-Verse, I guess you could say,
it's in the same art style of the Spider-Verse, I think, right? Is it not?
Ish. Like comic book, comic book wise.
Yeah.
So even you're actually right. It does like comic book panels. Remember, we were so on the transition. It does like comic book panels. Yeah, definitely would watch it. It's worth
very,
it.
Very good.
You'll probably blow right through it. Really good episodes.
Yeah, and they're relatively short too, like 30 minutes each.
Yeah, about 22 to 30.
8 episodes, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't watched it since then, but there is a season 2 coming out, so you got that to look forward to.
Yeah, I was about to say, So you can watch it to get ready for season 2 this year. I think is in the fall or late fall. So
and it's really, really fun. I actually enjoyed it. The ending is the only thing that bothered me. But I don't like I don't like time paradoxes and stuff like that for myself. That's just me.
I was so that was epic, and you were just like, hold on, let me tell you why it wasn't as epic.
Dude, I did that with the movie I saw today. Okay, like I can't help it. It's just part of it. Like I'm like, wait, there's a problem here. How does this work now? But again, it's just part of me that I used to be like you, like just enjoy the movie. Oh my gosh, that was awesome! Enjoy it, bounce, like done. But then I really wanted to get into the study and be like a movie critic at one point in my life. And doing all that made me just be like
saw it a different way.
Yes, and now movies are not as fun. It's definitely
good.
Yeah, it's
after spring break. Well, that's not how it works, man. Like, got to watch it on spring break.
What are you talking about? You're doing your homework, watching Spider-Man,
getting your mind off of it. Got it. But no, definitely, I'm excited for is in the realms of Spider-Man. Again, we went off track as far as the newer Spider-Man, Brand New Day, but we have something to look forward to when it was completely off the table. Beyond the Spider-Verse. So to know that it's back on the table, it has a definitive, release date. Feels good. Again, with that cliffhanger that leaves you on, the amount of money it has made on both movies.
Yeah.
You have to finish the phenomenon. Like, you can't just drop it off. You know what I mean? Like, can't just say, again, don't let Sony's bad decisions ruin a good thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Sony be messing up a lot.
Sony be dropping the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like K-pop, for example. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they do not know when they have a good thing. And we found that out when, having these villains, and you could have put Spider-Man in any of these movies made me
all of them.
Dude, this is I Can Make Time. That's funny.
I did the same with the Percy Jackson series.
I've heard.
I have not watched it. I heard it was good.
Yes, I heard it redeemed the movie.
Because the movie wasn't that great.
Yeah, because it was too condensed. And this show is letting it breathe,
which is what books really need.
Mm-hmm. And we've talked about this.
Unless there's certain books that where you could drop some stuff and it could be okay, but movies definitely need series. Our books definitely need series.
But I don't
are.
But across the or was it Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
So I just definitely can't leave it like that. It's like if it was like Japan would just to tell us, hey, we're gonna drop the second movie, but you're gonna have to come to Japan to watch the third one. You know what I mean? Like basically taking it away from us. Like you can't have it. Sorry. Like out of luck. So you're left hanging. I don't know.
All the tariffs hit us. We can't do
exactly. You couldn't finish filming. It's across state lines. You know what I mean? So
that's good that you like that series, though.
I don't really like K-pop. Yeah, it was the bee's knees.
It was all over the place.
My son's
K-pop Demon Hunter was everywhere.
my son was down for the Demon Hunters, but no, we're just overall again. We're talking about Sony, and that's why that K-pop came up. Like Sony handled Spider-Man. Your Spider-Man very wrong. Again, learning as I go just blows my mind. Again, why I just want to know when that deal was brokered. I want to know when in the world of Marvel and comics and everything.
Early on.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. So like, what was the foresight? Like, what was it like? Because they only bought a small property, the Spider-Man. So what was it? Was Marvel out of money? Did Stan Lee need the money? Who got the money from the deal?
That was the thing. Like that's why, because they originally did Blade, and Blade did decent, but it didn't do enough to like bring Marvel in enough money. So Marvel was actually going into bankruptcy when it sold its all the other IPs to different people. So selling X-Men and Fantastic Four to Fox, Spider-Man to Sony, and it was going down. That's why it started like, hey, we need some extra cash to keep us afloat.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Just a few years too early, to try the venture, but I mean, it paid off in the long run, but whatevs. I mean, that's crazy. Nope. Apparently, though, I'm hearing good things between Sony and Marvel. That's the last article I read. I didn't read the article. That was the last headline I read, I should say, to clarify myself, was that the deals that they're brokered along the Spider-Man title line is going to be, usher a brand new era or something like that due to these trilogies.
Yeah.
And then also, it's not like we didn't see this coming, but apparently Sony is rebooting their whole villain series.
I saw that coming a mile.
So yeah. So now we're going to get a reboot of that whole villain series. And who knows if they throw Spider-Man in. I'm about to say, after the backlash, they better. If not, they definitely do not give a F about what we think. And I can see some big boycotts coming on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
well, okay, speaking of Brand New Day, you saw the trailer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, I've seen this before with that one scene with Spider-Man jumping and the hand coming at him. There's that scene where Spider-Man's like going to attack the hand, and the hand's like, and there's space underneath Spider-Man. Everybody's like, we've seen this before.
You can't do this twice and not say, dude. If they do,
everybody's like saying that it's Daredevil possibly in there, which will be great. And then somebody was like, well, it might be Punisher. I was like, no, wrong.
because
How is
it's
the
too big of
Punisher
a
just
jump.
going to be there doing that jump?
Yeah,
And other people like, well, it's the Hulk. I was like,
perhaps
possibly.
he's out of the jail. I feel like it's in the jail area.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, because I heard rumors that Doc, the Lizard, is supposed to be coming in. Someone is casted as him.
As the Lizard?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting, but I don't see
Where he fits in, right? Yeah.
Because that'll be way too many story threads.
So I was wondering.
The Daredevil Born Again season 2 is coming out in like 3 days.
March
So
23rd.
that one, I don't know if you like Daredevil or not. It is a great series though. Especially, I don't know if you ever watched the Netflix series. That's kind of, gray area for people. Some people didn't watch it.
It's canon.
It is canon. It is canon. But that Daredevil leads into Born Again, and Born Again leads into technically Brand New Day, which was a lot of people were complaining because
wait. Like comic book runs lead these into these things, or
yes and no. Some comic books run into each other, but Spider-Man is taking place in New York in the movie. Mm-hmm. New York is in lockdown because of Fisk, as of Born Again. But then you see a mayor giving Spider-Man a key to the city, but it's not Fisk. Right. So everybody's like, what is this timeline? Is it after Born Again? Is it like around a different portion of it? Like, what is going on? Is it like... So that's where everybody's like trying to piece this part together. That's why they're like, okay, maybe he breaks Daredevil out of prison, because there is a comic book run where Daredevil is outed as, or Murdoch is outed as Daredevil.
What the F, bro?
You didn't catch that? That's why he played around with the big old key. That's the key to the city for him.
I'm so mad. Like, how do these things just like bypass me? Like, what am I looking at when I watch these videos? Like, I really want to ask myself.
You're enjoying the visual.
Yeah, maybe, bro.
You're just like pretty colors. That's the only thing I can think, because sometimes I'm just like, how did you not?
That's a nice suit. I saw the webs on that suit, man. Like, you see the flapping of the good CGI. Good CGI.
Speaking of which, I really do like the way they did his suit. Like,
bro,
very, very
it really looks good, dude. Like, very, again, comic accurate. And see, I was hearing the Void was gonna have something to do with that.
Oh, have
where everyone's nightmares start coming. They're gonna have them of Spider-Man, of all that thing that just happened, and they're like, "Wait, what was that?" Like, I don't remember, that happening to us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I heard that's how they get to remember, and then I hear the whole. Bruce Banner doesn't remember, but the Hulk remembers. Yes. So like when Hulk's out, he's gonna remember, Spider-Man or something like that. So like, different thoughts of how Peter Parker's identity gets revealed back into the universe. So
my issue with that too is that comic book wise, that does happen. Banner doesn't know who Peter is, the Hulk does. Marvel MCU wise, Banner never met Parker.
Never?
Technically, yes. Technically once at the funeral. But other than that, remember the first time he's like, wait, there's an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man? He's like, he never knew this. He met him at the funeral, and that's about it. He doesn't know who that is. So for him to wipe his memory of who he is, he's like, I don't know this kid anyway.
It reminds me of the complete segue. It was from the Justice League animated series, and Lex Luthor is in Harry from Flash.
Yeah.
And he takes off his mask, and he's like, who is this guy? Like, I finally get to know who, the Flash is, and he's like, who is this? Poor Flash, bro.
He gets roasted for nothing.
Yeah, straight up.
But yeah, no, Hulk remembering Spider-Man is comic book accurate, so I want to see how they'll portray that.
Are you?
I still don't like that they have Banner in a damn cast or a freaking
what
arm thing.
Apparently, everyone's all on that stuff. It was like everyone's joking that they didn't watch She-Hulk because in She-Hulk explains what it is. Yeah. And everyone's like, "What's that thing? What's that thing?" And everyone's like, "It's good to know that everyone unanimously skipped over. You skipped over She-Hulk." Like.
My issue is that you have one of the highest killing factors on par with Wolverine. Hulk kills Banner. There's no way he leaves Banner under injured. Like, you're gonna get done. You're gonna be healed. I need you as much as you need me. Like, I will pop out if needed. But then that also brings in the fact of, when did he become Banner again? How did he go from Small Hulk to Banner?
Didn't that happen in She-Hulk?
No, because he brought his son, that horrible haircut, into the family reunion. He's like, yeah, this is my son from
the barbershop. Where they scarred his head.
Dude, for real. They messed him. I was like, why? You could have went with any other hairdo.
Oh goodness! Damn!
My thing is because you do see him at the end. He does goes from Small Hulk to Banner again in She-Hulk, because there is that one scene with him leaving Earth and he's like, I won't be back for a while and whatever. But he's Banner.
Yep.
When did this happen? How did you go from that back to Banner?
That horrible haircut. It was bad, yo. He's terrible. A Hulk fan, so he roasted it pretty hard. Like,
I love the Hulk series. Like, I've read almost all the Hulk series, which is why he becomes something incredible at the end. Like in the Hulk in the newer comic runs, dude. They boosted him up.
Really?
They went crazy.
So that's where I was getting at. I went completely off. Do you or do you not want them to touch Grey Hulk? And what is the difference again, if you don't mind me asking?
I know you bring back Grey Hulk.
Back? What do you mean back?
Well, they never showed him in any of the live actions.
Okay.
But in comic books, that was Hulk's original form, was Grey.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't come out in the sun, so he was only a nocturnal being. And he would regress back to Banner all the time. Like, once the morning started coming up, he would go back to Banner. He did have a healing factor, was not nearly as strong as it was now, and his strength was not according to his anger. And he did have some level of intelligence. Later on, he becomes Joe Fixit, which is a permanent version of Grey Hulk, but he is able to go out in the sun. He becomes like a freaking muscle for the mafia. He gets tailor suits and everything. He's like done. The
Hulk.
Yeah, Grey Hulk. He becomes he names himself Joe Fixit and is a freaking muscle for a mafia, and I think in Las Vegas. And they pay him good.
Jesus. So this is just not some willy-nilly color that they're throwing out there, like.
Yes, Vampire Hulk is confirmed.
What?
Because she said he couldn't come out in the sunlight.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
I was like, wait, there's a Vampire Hulk.
Honestly, it would not surprise me if there was. I think he technically cannot be turned into a vampire
because he can't get bitten, right?
Well, he could get bitten if the vampire is strong enough. His healing factor gets rid of any of the venom, or technically venom in the vampire language, that would turn him into a vampire. Yes, the Spider-Noir universe where Hulk is always gray in there because Spider-Noir is gray and all that timeline. But that Hulk is, I believe, Joe Fixit
Really? It's in that timeline?
Yeah.
Dude, what if they show it on Nicolas Cage?
I want to see that. I
really am excited about it.
Speaking of which, when does that come out again?
June something. I think
because I saw it and I like completely like I was like, why haven't I heard about this before?
You didn't? I thought you did.
I like completely went over my head. I think Spider-Noir is pretty cool though. I want to see how
2026 coming out May 27th.
May 20th. Oh, so it's coming out soon. Is it a movie?
Series.
Series? Okay, cool.
It is a.
Is it on
non-detailed amount of episodes, but it is.
But it's
series.
a Sony thing, so is it going to be on like?
Peacock? It is on Prime Video.
Prime? Oh, nice. Okay, I can watch it on Prime.
MGM Plus and Prime Video.
Yeah. Oh, it's MGM. That's why, because Amazon bought out MGM. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that would be interesting because I actually seen a lot of characters coming into the Spider-Noir verse. Like they have Sandman. They have let's see.
I would love to see Joe Fix.
Cat, Black Cat.
Yeah.
They have. Let's see.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely hinted because that's the whole thing for Spider-Noir. It's like a gray background, like giving off that old like noir vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Like those. When were they created? Like 1970s, 80s,
something like that.
Type stuff.
Earlier, probably.
Yeah, probably. But that they were like really popular. That whole like detective vibe stuff and everything. Yeah. But seeing Grey Hulk in there would be freaking awesome.
Spider-Noir villains.
Villains?
Yeah, because it named a few. Silvermane. Sandman.
Yeah.
Electro.
Okay.
Mr. Negative. And there was another one.
I wonder if they're going to give Electro
Molten Man. Black Cat. Man Spider.
Yes.
Norman Osborn. Vulture. Dr. Octopus. And Chameleon.
Dude, Chameleon is amazing. And they're going to put him in that? I'm upset they haven't used Chameleon in any Spider-Man movies for real.
They did.
No.
Yeah. Craven.
That doesn't count. I'm saying Spider-Man movies, not those knockoff Sony.
Hey, it is associated with Marvel.
That's terrible. Dude, Chameleon is amazing.
But they did have him in there, the whole mask thing and everything. Where did they tease him as well?
Who, Chameleon?
Yes. They teased him before the Craven movie. There was like masks.
Was it a Spider-Man movie?
I might be tripping. I know it might have been if they did bring them or something like that. Because I remember a panel and it was like all the heroes' faces. And like he had a no face or something like that. And he was like pulling one off or something.
But I don't think that was a movie.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think it was a panel and they were confirming he was some like maybe or whatever. I can't remember, but
Chameleon is a very good villain for Spider-Man because it's so psychological. Because you never could trust anyone, and it's just like, man,
underutilized that that power or whatever
Because I'm like, you could like I could see Spider-Noir being a thriller because that's the type of effective. But you could definitely make a Spider-Man a thriller because of Chameleon. You put Chameleon and Mysterio together. You ain't trusting nothing.
Now you see me. Now you know. For real. Am I Aunt May or am I not? Like,
there's three of them right there. Which one is the real one?
Exactly. Show me your shoe.
What size are you?
Peter Parker. Peter. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Going Toy Story around this way.
Yeah, I'm about to say Buzz. I watched too many kids movies, man.
That was good though. I like that when you that that could have killed me.
My eyeballs suck Suck it.
Let me see what else. We were talking about Spider-Man, and I think that led into Daredevil. We went off crazy.
Nonetheless, speaking of that, both of them are coming right now. Like again, we got the trailer of Daredevil, and then we had the trailer of Spider-Man. And again, Daredevil looks is a fist going off on some fools in public, like showing his true nature. Like, just it's gonna be different, and those hits looked, again, what we talked about, more realistic than the head squish. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we as MCU, I think we're getting it finally. I think we're finally getting there. Again, if we're gonna be able to stick the landing with Doomsday and Secret Wars, is where I'm still worried. But this is pointed in the right direction. And then I remembered, but I got reminded today that the director of Shang-Chi is the director of the Brand New Day.
Yeah.
And so there was some really good hand-to-hand battles in Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
You know, the bus scene, the tower scene where he's fighting that long time white-faced villain that he's been facing all his life or whatever, you know, Ghost or so. No, it's not Ghost, something.
No.
I can't remember. But yeah. So like that scene, and then it gives you reminiscence of Jackie Chan when they're doing the bamboo part on the outside, you know what I mean? Like, so it was like, and then to find out that Jackie Chan's stunt team is on the Brand New Day, I was like, bro, like this movie better go ham as far as like action wise, like, you know what I mean? Like so all right. Who is Sadie Sink in your eyes?
I don't know.
Who is Sadie Sink? Tell me, please. Let me know what you think. Who Sadie Sink? I love the people that are confirming that it's Jean Grey. Yeah. Oh, okay, like like she has had nothing in interviews. No one has shown nothing. The only photos we have gotten is the one where she's in a jacket outside, and then there's another one where she's like in an outfit.
Yeah.
That is it. Like there's two references to both of the outfits. One of them is a Jean Grey outfit, and the other one is like a assistant to the Punisher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love the people that are like confirm. Like, again, we've learned on this show,
we don't confirm
not a dang thing. Like, hell no. Like,
the only thing we confirm is when it comes out.
We can't even confirm when we're gonna be on, so don't.
That is true.
So can't confirm, with sources.
I want to say we can confirm when the movies come out, but we can't do that anymore either because the movies got moved back, so we can't confirm anything.
Exactly. They can just get a random hair. Oh no, we didn't finish the script. Let me go ahead and push it back. Like. But no, okay. So that
I'm hesitant on casting her as anybody, only because I'm just like, there was that same scene with Spider-Man fighting the Hand, and everybody's like, oh, Daredevil or the Hulk. Somebody's like, oh, Jean Grey's in there. That could be Jean Grey and part of the three fighting them. And I'm like, why though?
Yeah, what does she have to do with the Hand?
And somebody was like, well, she could fight him from far away, so there's no point in her fighting up close with them. I was like, yeah, but she also needs to know how to fight because she's an X-Men too.
Yeah,
like she still needs to defend. Yeah. So I'm just like, it's. I want to cast her as Jean Grey.
Do you?
And have her basically be on the run because they're hunting down mutants to try to be like, we don't need people with these powers out there right now
because. Wonder Man, right? Have you seen Wonder Man? Yep. Like, it's like, wait, now we're getting the full circle of things. They're aware of mutants. Aware of him. You know what I mean? Like, so it's getting serious.
It's like now because of that backlash, now they're hunting down people who have potential of being. And then on top of that too, Fisk still had his order for hunting down vigilantes. We don't know if that goes into this or not. So
again, just for references out there, if everyone doesn't know, live action Spider-Man, anyone and everyone that needs to interact with Spider-Man have to go to Spider-Man in his movies because he can't go to anything Marvel related without Sony's input.
Yeah.
So just so y'all are aware, again, there was everyone ready for him to be there for Daredevil's team in season 1, Born Again, and we, as you know, understanding this logic, knew that it was never going to happen. Like
well, not never. It's a very low potential.
Never. I was like, because it was confirmed that the only time that live action or anything Spider-Man-esque that deals with MCU has to be animated. That's the only way. That is the only way. So everybody can go to him, and then to find out that to make it even more complicated, Fisk made a comment. Vincent D'Onofrio said, that's complicated. My, copyright issues doesn't allow me to go on screen with Spider-Man or something of that nature. And again, it's like, wait, hold on. From all we've known, everybody has to go to Spider-Man. What is Wilson Fisk's, block in his copyright that he can't go? You know what I mean? Because that's what we're, again, different mayor. Not that I fucking noticed, not that I did, but a different mayor. Like, that's wild, yo. Like, wait. What if it's the key to Brooklyn?
Because where's Fisk mayor of?
New York. There is a difference, right? Like, I don't know New York like that. I don't know. Maybe the mayor of Brooklyn gave her, hey, woo, see, you almost had me, bro. I'm glad. She says Gray too. I don't know.
Jean Grey would be very cool to have in this.
And again, Sadie Sink is from
Stranger Things.
There we go. That was like something with an S.
She did really good in there.
So from that performance, could see a Jean Grey.
I could see it. Yeah, she was very, very good in her roles.
Interesting.
I'm trying to see what Brooklyn.
Yep. Queens.
All right, so from what I'm getting, it says the 5 boroughs of New York: Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Bronx, and Staten Island, all are governed by one mayor. So it's possible
that it's Fisk. Who's Max?
Oh, Max from Stranger Things. That's the character Sadie Sink played in Stranger Things, Max. Yeah.
Interesting. See, so complicated. Because again, it goes back to the copyrights issue with Spider-Man. Who owns what properties go where. Again, we saw Daredevil in No Way Home. Why? Because again, Daredevil can cross into Spider-Man world, but Spider-Man can never go into someone else's world unless Sony approves it to do so. And right now, it's only on his solo films, which are going to be a trilogy, and Avengers. That's the only time he ever appears.
Yeah. It's saying New York City, which includes Manhattan, has only one mayor.
All right.
So
you're right.
It has to be before or after the Born Again season 2. Yeah, copyright has a whole bunch of different problems with it, but it protects certain
properties. I mean,
yeah.
Again, I'm glad they haven't done nothing with it, and what they are planning to do with it, according to manual, is not to be done. Is they bought Hulk's property from Fox, as well or was it not Fox?
No, Universal had
Universal.
Hulk, yeah.
So they brought
but Universal. From what I know with copyrights with movies, and I only did a little bit of research, I didn't look into it, is you have to keep making movies of that property within, I think, like 10 to 15 years. Because if you don't, then the property could go back to the original owner. Universal.
And that's what happened? Or
yeah, Universal only had the Hulk. When did the Incredible Hulk come out?
I want to say 2011. 2011, or they were on that spree where it was every year, so it may be 2010. Because Iron Man was 2009.
Oh yeah, no, it's been over the time because the Incredible Hulk came out in 2008.
So,
yeah,
before Iron Man?
After, I think, because the Iron Man does make an appearance, or
I could have sworn
Tony Stark makes an appearance.
Look up Iron Man. I could have sworn Iron Man was 09. Like the end of my high school year. My high school.
2008.
So the same year?
Yeah, same year.
Wow.
Let me see. It might be a few months in between.
Dang, that was a busy year then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, we hate copyright too. It again, it wasn't until we were doing this show and we were really talking about Spider-Man that it really in full circle shows you what we can and cannot do in the MCU because of copyright issues. Like,
all right, so Iron Man came out May 2nd, 2008. Incredible Hulk came out June 13th, 2008. So yeah, they came out like a month away from each other.
That's crazy.
So they were on.
Do that again, Marvel. Come on. Why are we waiting 4.5 years between each goddamn movie to, get some answers here? Like,
when did, at that point, you got to find out when
Thor
and, Captain America came out.
We're this deep, might as well go a little bit deeper. You're funny, bro. Timelines.
I'm big on those.
You're hilarious.
Okay, so Thor came out 3 years later.
Okay.
It came out May 2nd, 2011.
Goodness.
And then we need Captain America.
Uh-huh.
Same year. July 22nd, 2011. So a month apart.
So they waited 3 years and did another back to back.
Back to back.
Dang, yes, Marvel, please. Like, what would I give? I don't even know right now. Like, I'll give you your popcorn tins back. Like for every double down, like something.
Back to back movies is rare now.
Yeah, and that's what we talk about this all the time. Like, what is it to them to like give us 21 episode series, like a season? Like, what are we doing with these 8 to 9 episodes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nothing, no juice, no like, again, emotional connection to the characters, like just in and out, like, like done,
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I again feel like that is yeah, definitely go back to that, Marvel. That was that sounds like a good year. That sounds like an amazing summer. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
because the next year I think was
but it's not like we're not, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm complaining for something that I shouldn't, because we are getting Doomsday and Spider-Man. It may not be back to back, but we getting some big hitters for Marvel. You know what I mean? Like,
no, especially considering, because I looked up the Avengers right now. That came out the year after all those movies, the Thor and Captain America movie were out. So you had the major four, and then the team up. So this was like fast compared to what they do now.
Dang. Yeah, keep with the program. Straight up.
I think their back-to-back days are done. I think they're going to space them out.
Yeah. I think we've talked about it. It was what, like 2 movies and
Like 3.
two movies, 2 live actions, and like 2 animated or something like that. It was a weird structure. It was like 3-2-1 or 2-3-1.
Yeah,
I can't
like
2-3-2 or something. So yeah, Marvel's got and again, it's in the answer to what they just did to us in the multiverse. Like it was just an overload of all these shows that correlated but didn't correlate. You just have to assume that it's happening again in that time frame when it was. Again, it was bad. So to answer to that, Bob Iger heard he was stepping down again.
Yes,
I heard he was stepping down at the end of March, right, or something like that. Like so, that's a shocker. Bob Iger is the CEO of Disney. So he's stepping down. Interesting to know what's going on with that. But I think they're figuring out the formula in this last little bit, so the new era can have a better chance. You know what I mean? What would you say to Spider-Man being the anchor of the new era? Granted that it's X-Men. We've heard it's X-Men oriented.
Yeah.
But again, he's the only one that, in my eyes right now, that has a film outside of Secret Wars. Like as far as retrospect. Mm-hmm. Other than our supposed canceled project of Blade. That is the only other one that I know is a solo film outside of in the Secret Wars zone. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like in that area.
I don't know. I mean, I would like it because Spider-Man technically is an anchor for a lot of comics and everything, like connected to so many different people. But Sony having the rights, they're not. I don't know how well they're going to play.
Death of Spider-Man. Give it to Miles Morales to go into.
It's still Spider-Man.
But no, in that era, so we no longer have. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is after number 3 that I feel is out of Secret Wars? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna pitch the ball to Miles Morales. They're gonna.
I can see that because they already kind of name dropped Miles Morales.
Right.
A little bit,
that's what I was wondering. Because again. Yeah. What is to happen after?
See, now that's a lot of people's speculation, and they're upset with because you have technically 3 camps in this for the Miles Morales live action. 1 is he has to be Puerto Rican. 2 is he has to be black. 3 is as long as they do it well. So,
Jaden Smith,
I'm gonna slap you so bad. It'll be recorded. Yeah, we were looking for a new generation of heroes. And honestly, Spider-Man passing on the mantle of Spider-Man to Miles Morales would go well with the new Avengers coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be something. He could kind of teach Miles a little bit, and then
I was seeing that. That's all like that little aspect of it. You know, from Into the Spider-Verse where he was like teaching them in the forest or whatever. You know, so
I can see that. I can see
so a new generation of heroes is exactly what I was going with. Like
I can see it, and I like the idea
because if we're getting a Sadie Sink Jean Grey, and she's that young, then the whole crew of X-Men at this point is teenager / young adult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 20, 22, 25. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting. You know what I mean? So we already got a mature Spider-Man. He's in his 30s, I believe.
Holland, I think so.
Right? But he's accurate to age, right?
I think so.
As far as portrayal, like in the movie, he is the age of Spider-Man. Like,
yeah, I think they keep him the same. He's 29.
So yeah,
So yeah, it's about that time. So then he, couple more years. Let's say he gave him up to 35. Spider-Man dies tragic way. Miles Morales comes in.
Tragic way. Secret Wars tragic way.
No, because I need my Venom suit to come in.
Okay. But that's what I. Does he die in a close proximity of once he gets the Venom suit? Or how many years
again,
in the
it's so crazy with comics, dude. It depends on what comic run you're doing.
Got you. Okay, but no, okay. That's what I think. I mean, again, if we're getting the young Jean Grey again, a lot can happen according to what we're going through. This whole multiverse thing. This may not be the Jean Grey. We don't have the real Doctor Doom. We don't effing know. Like, we don't know. That's what's scary. And I love it. I know you hate it, but I love the fact that they made me mad. That they're not going to reveal Doctor Doom's face in Doomsday is the rumor. Remember
we you talked about that. I'm like, what the hell's the point of having him anyway?
That's what we're like. Why did we pay these billions of dollars to Robert Dallas?
Millions. I could have got a voice actor to do all this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the Venom suit too? Because I've been needing that, dude. I've been wanting Venom in the MCU as well.
So do you think he is going through a transformation into Man Spider? Or is it Venom?
No, it has to be Man Spider. Venom is a symbiote. It's not part of Spider-Man.
So his eyes wouldn't do that if he had Venom.
His eyes are still normalized. Venom is the suit over him.
Got it. So, that's what I needed to know.
So Man Spider would be the black-eyed
transformation
and everything. So it's because the way I think the comics portrayed it is, you have Parker and you have Spider-Man. They are both within the same person, technically. They are the same guy. But you cannot have an unbalance. If you have too much Parker, Spider-Man loses his powers. If you have too much Spider-Man, then you lose Parker. And you become Man Spider, basically, in the comic. And it's a crazy...
Bro, you always seem to blow my mind at least once, bro, with some lore somewhere, somehow. So that goes along to say what he's saying. Like, he has a monologue about Peter Parker knows or something like that, right? So he puts Peter Parker in the third form or whatever.
The third person.
So that is like, in retrospect, what you're saying. So he's doing too much Peter, or he's losing Peter, you know what I mean?
Because he's spending too much time as Spider-Man. Because now he has nobody to anchor him down as Peter, so it's a weird way of doing it. Because I think in the comics or I remember the TV show a little bit.
So I read. So let me know if this is lore correct. Goodness, it's 8 already. I read that theory-wise is he was around Toby and Maguire's Spider-Man, who has organic webbing, and as according to Mutation-esque, when you're around another being, it seems to rub off on it, and like the body starts to
the radioactive spider thing is kind of like
along where it is. Then okay, so
because again in the comics, I think it's something of he got too close to something radioactive or something and it made his stuff react. So it's weird because again, comics are different interpretations of whatever one it wants to be.
Interesting. Okay, so that's what I heard is theory-wise is because his body was near Toby, who had organic webbing. His body then like sparked and was like, "Yo, I can produce organic webbing. You know, I have the exact same thing." And then it started mutating his body or whatever.
But it's also that radioactive wavelength too, because same spider, different radioactivity. They could all have, different wavelengths of that. So Toby and Holland both have the same Spider-Man powers, technically, but their radioactiveness is different wavelengths on it, so it could mess it up. So
Interesting.
it's a weird way of doing it because the comics are depending on which
Where they
comic
go.
run you want to go. Then they have the cartoon.
So
from
what
Spider-Man.
comic run brings Spider-Man facing the hand?
There's a few because he is based in New York. So
God, so much can happen. Like it gives me anxiety, excitement. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like
this is why sometimes I want freaking Wolvis back because Wolvis be on it too.
knows this shit, like, but miss you, Wolvis. But what's called? Yeah, man. Like I'm thinking like again, Elektra. You got Daredevil.
Yeah.
You have. Nah, I was gonna say Luke Cage. Not Luke Cage. Iron Fist, a possibility.
Yeah,
But
definitely a possibility with
the hand.
the hand, and you have Shang-Chi's director in there too, and everything. So very rounded fighting styles like that.
Mm.
So
Apparently, he posted a picture of him in the gym. Sparked a whole bunch of rumors saying that.
The guy that played Iron Fist.
So, but you see how swole he was? I was like, dude. I was thinking of his cocoon when he was rapping out. I love how they avoid the hand that catches it. Of course, you know what I mean. Like, is it his webbing that caught him, or did someone catch him from falling?
Yeah.
Again, they know what they're doing.
Well, they made the sound of the web, but they're like, okay, so is it another Spider-Man there, or is it the organic webbing now? But we all know it's the organic webbing now.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
I know.
We can't go back. And I like the little detail they did with his eye in the suit too, because they like how you see him flying, and it's like normal, and then you see it again later on with the black over it, because you see the mutation happening with it. I was like, that's really a good touch, because
it's gonna be good, dude.
Yeah.
Again, they got some explosions in there.
Mm-hmm.
What's exploding? Who knows? I think it was the detention wherever they're at from. Oh my god. DOD? Is that what they're?
Department of Defense.
Is that what they are in
the universe? I forget what they're called. It's like the cleanup crew people, whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember the day, and it was just on Wonder Man. I can't remember.
It was
DND.
I think it was NOD something. Yeah, it was. I know how to end in there somewhere. I hope so. Now I can't remember. There's too much stuff to remember sometimes.
Straight up.
I wish we like sometimes I wish we could do like the little USB in our head just to be like, okay, there it is.
That's what I was looking for. Need a freaking what is it? Tablet that has it all on all the time. I'd just be able to swipe. Like you said, just put it there.
Sometimes I have to have my head organized like a SpongeBob of grain with all the file cabinets.
When they're all running around when it's on fire.
His name? We forgot his name.
I can't find the file. I can't find it. It's not showing. I'm looking for the Wonder Man.
Okay, I was gonna say, where did you look? That makes a big thing. Because it was in the first Spider-Man where the Vulture and them got kicked out. Right?
Mm-hmm. Couldn't tell you. Well, hell.
There it is. Department of Damage Control.
So
DODC.
DODC?
Yeah.
So I forgot a letter.
Well, I don't know where I got N. It sounded right.
Dungeons and Dragons, D&D.
Probably. You have enough D&Ds next to each other?
Straight up. But you don't know. It's and he wrote Wonder Man.
Who?
He produced it.
The actor for
The
Wonder Man?
director of Wonder Man
Produced it?
is from Brand New
Spider-Man?
Day and Shang-Chi.
Oh, nice.
Daniel Cretton or whatever.
Yeah.
Keaton.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Hopefully it
was
ain't
the director of Wonder Man.
nice.
So it's gonna be good, man. Again, and then I'm hearing again some amazing things about season 2 of Daredevil, which is gonna be
I'm looking
apparently
forward to that.
there's a scene that's gonna top Daredevil's Netflix season 3 scene with Wilson Fisk or something like that.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
of their big fight scenes.
Mhm.
They said that there's gonna be a scene that tops that in this series.
Man.
I am ready for
I
it.
want that to be so
I'm so
good.
mad that we don't get Punisher, but again, we don't get Punisher because
Punisher
he's
might come in
setting
April.
up. Yeah, he's setting up his own series, and then he's gonna be in Spider-Man. So he again, how they're gonna answer not having him in the show when he was in the show at the end in the cage, and they're gonna be apparently out of the cages on season 2. You know what I mean? Again,
We'll have to
how
see.
does Marvel do it? I don't know. I sometimes hate like it just. I really wish I had like a secret wall that I can like beep beep, and then it's just like all my notes, like all the strings
The
that
red string,
everywhere. You know what I mean? Like I don't
this
have to.
red one.
Yeah.
The only issue with that is you're like, this red one's Daredevil, so this blue one has to be Spider-Man, but then the blue is also connected to Captain America, so we have to do like this orange one over here.
I'm gonna give this a red, white, and blue one. I'm gonna twist them together, twist them together. But yeah, because dude, there's just so much.
There's a lot.
And I can again, I follow a guy and he does it so well, like breaking down the timelines and where they fit and all that stuff. As far as like comic book lore, he doesn't really touch the MCU, or he does, but that's where he gets his questions from. It's like, hey, where did Groot come from, or where is Groot at? In the comics, and then he's like, funny you ask, I'll show you.
There
Boom,
you go. Yeah.
It goes all the way back to this, So, but
some episodes or some of his videos probably are like 20 minutes long because they have such a big background.
Yeah, so he does the most in 2 minutes, like so. But last but not least, what do you think about the theory? And it's not a theory; it's like a theory. But they show in the background. Don't laugh at me, bro. In the background, MJ's still actively seeking who is Spider-Man. In the kitchen where they run into him, they pause. If you pause it in the background, is all the red lines and everything with pictures of Spider-Man and all that stuff. So she's still actively trying to always figure out who Spider-Man is. So kind of excited to see again what that is. I like that little. I don't know if they snipped it together, but that whole friendly. You're a friendly neighbor. He like spits out
the neighbor there. Friendly neighbor. Yeah.
So, but yes, no. So I don't know if you caught that. It is literally they show her, already trying to wrap her head around it, and then again, it goes back to what you were saying. They're gonna have them remember them in the past, but I think it's gonna deal with the void. I really like that theory because homie's swinging with a dude, and the background is like grayish black. So they're saying like he's pulling people from this shadow at that time. So they're saying that MJ and Ned go in there, etc. You know what I mean? And they
see, the other theory for me is like she was in a relationship with Peter, who is Spider-Man. She forgot Peter. She didn't forget Spider-Man. You're in a relationship with Spider-Man. Who is Spider-Man?
Peter.
But she doesn't remember Peter.
I was like, is this a trick question? I didn't know if I was supposed to answer.
You're like,
why are you asking me?
Like in her head, she's like, I was in a relationship with him. So
you think?
Who is
you think you could do
that point? Like, because you didn't wipe out all memories of their relationship.
God damn you, Doctor Strange! I love you to hate you that you left this crazy spell out there that we don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
and who was that dude that he saw with her? Because I thought it was Flash Thompson for a second.
I thought so too. It's someone else.
Yeah, they're saying it's somebody else. But I was like, I don't know. I have to go back and pause it because I could have sworn it was him.
No, it's someone else. I remember the casting for him not being homie.
Yeah,
but I don't remember his name or if they gave his character's name. Yeah, because I think he's a nobody.
Yeah,
scrub. He ain't Spider-Man. Yeah. So
the other thing too is with MJ is that she always was. Yeah, something's bound to make a handful of characters remember by the end of this, or at least by the middle. If you make it by the middle, you could have people be in danger now because they remember who he is, and now he has to go protect them because the bad guys found out that they know who he is. So you could do that whole thing. But the other thing too with the MJ in there is that she's always been the questioning type, so she would want to find out who Spider-Man is by herself.
By nature, yeah.
And then Ned was excited because they live together. Who's to say it's MJ's board? It could be Ned's. So Ned remembers Peter being Spider-Man. I'm your guy behind the screen. I helped Spider-Man. That's probably in his memory of helping Spider-Man. And then no more Spider-Man contact. So who was I helping? I don't remember Peter, but I remember helping Spider-Man. So it's just like, that could be Ned's board.
Bro, chill the F out, dude. I'm not drunk enough for this, man. Need a couple shots here. So here we go.
Dude, they moved in together. I was like, nobody's saying that. Everybody's assuming it's MJ's board because MJ was in front of like that shot. It could have been Ned's, and she could probably be like, get over it, but also secretly helping him. And then that could lead him to trying to remember and like, why did you have me forget? And lead him into his bad guy role.
That's why I love you, bro. I love it. It's like I would have never, ever thought it's Ned's board. Like I am that guy. Jump off the bridge to the bridge. Like basically.
What bridge? Because this bridge is a lot shorter. Straight up. Because I'm just like, we want, everybody's assuming Ned's going to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
You can lead him into the bad guy role because Peter forced him to forget him, wiped out his memory and everything, and then that kind of like leads him into that bad guy role.
With the comment of the guy behind the chair, do you like said theory that Ned is Hobgoblin, where he's in the screens and he has his hands in the air, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he was playing like some orchestral, you know, thing, like the bombs were going off. That's another theory. They were saying like that's Hobgoblin right there, you know what I mean?
So it could definitely be it. Thank you. I like when people like my theories. Sometimes I'm just like, this would be amazing. Then that, so like my wife in particular would be like, I don't know. I'm like, damn.
Shut up.
The thing that she doesn't care about, because I'm like, well, here's one. I don't know. Good. I have another 5. Which one do you want? I am ready.
You don't like that one? I got another one.
No, I'm definitely the type to be like, no, this one.
Is this your card? No, this is your card.
Well, guess what? It was always underneath my hat. Oh, man.
Man, dude. But yeah, dude, I would have never would have like conceptualized Ned.
Most people don't.
I think I like that theory more, but he'll be hurt.
See?
Because he left him hanging.
Yeah, he left me behind. You were my friend, and I helped you.
Goodness gracious, man! Like, oh man, hold up.
And then that could be the end villain, like a freaking cliffhanger.
Him, like, yeah.
You want to forget me? Well, you'll never forget me now.
Chill, bro. Chill. We're writing stories here, guys.
Yes.
Making her confused.
So which theory are we going with here?
So which one, Mom? Which one do you like? Tell me now, please. Stephanie, you better learn quick. You better step up to your daughter's way.
So which one are we talking about? That's the question she gives me sometimes. She's like, so which one are we talking about?
Hold on, back up. I wasn't listening. You lost me at Peter.
Parker?
No, Porker.
So which MJ?
Oh my god!
I heard you say Goblin. Is it the Green or the Hob? Like,
it's shit. I feel for people, man. Like, because there's some people that genuinely like, hey, I would like to learn. It's like, please don't. Like, you got so much. I'm a noob, and I don't want you to join in there. Like, you know, let me help you out. Don't do it. Like, go back to 2007, 2008. Rewatch it. Like, we'll catch you. We'll catch you in about 15 years. Like, yeah, the pig. Oh god, but yeah, no, like it's so much. I love when my brother brings up a couple of the movies, and it's just like, and what's going on is like, dude, if you tuned into Loki, you have no idea what that's the last thing you've seen. There's no way catching you up. Like there's so much.
you know,
Black Panther 2, freaking Winter Captain Soul, Winter, Jesus Christ, Winter Soldier and Captain, Falcon, Jesus,
Brave New World. Like, yeah, Brave. Sometimes I really do feel like that person when they're like, so what happened with this? And the last thing I watched was like WandaVision, and I really do feel like that person. So over here,
I'm like, nah, bro.
Oh, no, and I'll be doing the string and be like, so you follow me? And I'll be wrapping them up too, because I'm like, now you gotta stay.
What was it from Sheldon when he's teaching Penny something, and she's like, I'm not getting it. He's like, okay, let's start right over here. And it goes back to the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think I have the patience, and I don't have a mind of an elephant. Again, like I will mess it up for them. Like, wait, no, that was after. Hold on, let me. What is it again? What are we talking about here? Like,
so Officer So and So, this is him.
Yeah,
meets Officer What's and What's. I'm not good with names.
Exactly. He has a green helmet, has a beard, like, you know what I mean? Like, exactly.
Yes.
And we talk about that. So my thing is shirts. So I have shirts, but I will not wear a shirt from a show or anything I have no knowledge about, because I am scared to death when the true fans come out and it's like, oh, you love Naruto? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, whoa, hold on. I remember that, but it's been a while. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, I wear these with caution, you know what I mean? But yes, no, I love when, and this is a perfect example. I don't think you've tuned in. That's actually how this all started, guys. Again, we've talked about this quite a bit of times on, here on the podcast.
Yeah.
But literally, that's how it started. I told him I liked anime. He was like, "Oh, you like anime?" Starts rattling off some anime. No, I haven't watched that one. Oh, have you watched this one? No, I haven't seen that one. How about on the third one? I think he was after. He's like, okay, let's change this up. You tell me what you've watched. I'll let you know if those are pretty good. so right there tells you, I'm very terrible. He got me on everything. Like,
it was so crazy too, because I was like, okay, you watched a couple good ones. Where did you hear about this one from? Next thing you know, I'm just like, all right, you need to watch some of these like bangers over here, though.
And I missed out on one as of right now. It's Parasite. They took it off.
Parasite, yes.
So they took it off Crunchyroll.
So that thing on DVD because it's that good.
Really, dude.
When I found out they took it off, I was upset. Like
more than Clayface.
They could take Claymore.
I was like, I was gonna say Clayface.
I love Claymore, but I love the manga. The manga is where it's at. Like, the anime was good, but if they do it right, then I'll be like, okay.
Hey, bro, how about you for like 1 month buy a AI program and put it in there to animate the last 3, chapters or whatever that they didn't animate. That'd be wicked, dude.
Dude, I would
scanning your pages and then like putting AI to make it like
voice acting it. I would not be okay with that, only because I would have to do the whole thing. I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't stop him like this is how it should have been.
Start right here. Yeah. That's funny. But again, we stand against AI as well. So you didn't hear that here. So
we're gonna have a big old AI with
a red line. But no, yeah, exactly. Just again, he went off on everything everything I didn't know, and he put me in my place, and I was like, "You're a real guy. I'm not. Like you. Let's use this for the concept of our show." So yeah, and that's where we're at on the Hideout. He shows me his knowledge, or we flex our knowledge, and then we read and do reviews. You know what I mean? So we watch what he's seen or watch what he's read. And so that's the concept. So
sometimes there's people that are way better than me. And then sometimes I don't even know of shows like Lord of the Mysteries where we stumbled upon because of another.
Oh, one of our viewers. Yeah. Actually from where? UK or something like that? Italy. Yeah. Italy. Yeah. So, it's been a journey. It's been fun. So the only thing we have not come across, Wolvis is pretty up there, but we've not come against a true like DC lore heavy person.
DC,
Like again, we've talked about it, but I think I want to say Wolvis may be our best, one of the most knowledgeable as far as in DC, lore. But yeah, definitely noob here. So again, what I wear is what I'm familiar with, and if I don't wear it, then again, I even told him I got a couple of shirts that I wear because I know I've seen it. But I am fearful of wearing them because of the scenes that they come in, and it's like they're true fans to those scenes. So, I'm not trying to put myself on blast, so I'm not going to let you know. Yeah, I'm not going to let you be able to comment and tell me who I am. But
why haven't you done this one?
Yeah, why haven't you? Now I'm going to go look at his shirts. Which one does he not worn that often? But yeah, so I truly believe it in the shirts because I learned that from bands. I want to say I had an incident where what shirt I wore, and someone was like, "Oh, was it Pink Floyd? Someone let me borrow a Pink Floyd shirt or something like that." I can't.
About right.
So I was like, so they were like, "Oh, so you love is it The Dark Side of the Moon, right?" So he's like, "Man, the track 6 or something." It was an old cat, and I was a young dude, you're way young, and I was like. I was like, nah, man. I was like, I actually never even heard. He's like, excuse me, sir. Yeah. I was like, fuck, I said the wrong thing. I was like, I've never heard of that album. And he was just like, don't you? And then again, it will always stick. He's like, you shouldn't be wearing that shirt then, man. Like, he's like, that album changed my life. It had, a meaningful track series of this, that, and the melodies of this. And I was just like, damn, you're right. Like, poser here.
See,
like
those are the people that like kind of ruin it for their fan base too, because it's like you don't do that. You're like, well, you should definitely give it a try. Like, go listen to this. Like, if you really like a track, be like, this track is the one that's really like heavy on this or whatever. Don't like be like, don't ever touch that shirt again. Like,
wear it when you're ready, sir. Like,
that's what makes people like not want to do it.
But the way he described it, like how he said, like he made him feel no special. I was like, dang, like that music must have really meant something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, straight up. No, I don't. I actually get what I like, and I have some knowledge. I won't say a lot of knowledge, but some knowledge. Oh, speaking of, I ran across a freaking Itachi Clan jersey at a thrift store. I'm happy to say I got it at a thrift store. It was $3. Really? And I was like, hell yeah! It was Uchiha Clan. It's the jersey material.
Thank you for fixing that.
Huh?
Thank you for fixing that.
Why? What is it?
You said Itachi Clan, and I was
my fault, because it has his name on the top with the symbol. My fault. But
I was over here like, is he gonna
That's why I hate this show. This scrub. But
then you fixed it. I was like, okay, we did.
But yeah, I got it from a thrift store. Pretty cool. It was nice. I was like, yo, yes, I've been wanting one, but I'm not about to pay $54 at
Yeah.
Lunchbox for it. You know what I mean? Like, I work hard for $54, guys. So, but yeah, definitely not a guy to wear shirts that died out about because of people like him. He just clowned on that, but he's that guy. He's like, don't you ever wear a shirt like that.
Hold on. I'll be like, yo, if you're gonna wear it,
you gotta watch the show. Like, yeah, at least that.
Because I'm like, you're gonna have to, like, if you're gonna wear it, like, it looks cool, but at least give it a shot.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a still. You got lucky.
Oh yeah, I was dope.
I'm kind of jealous.
I went over to Bree and I was like, "Yo, look."
Tell me why I see you skipping with it.
I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "No way!" In my size, never happens. Like medium, large, like large or 2X. I never get my extra large. It's always the shitty shirts, like So it's such a common size. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, yeah. I was like, that's the first thing I did. I went to go find Brie. I was like, $250, bro. I was like, yeah. It was half off, or that was what it was at half off. It was $5. It was half off. So like, I was stoked. Yeah. Again, I had been.
That's a good find though,
dude. I had been wanting one. Again, I was just like, nah, I'm gonna pay that much money. Again, if I did, it was gonna be because I spoiled myself or whatever, and I wanted a new shirt for the show or whatever. But yeah, I was dope. I should have worn that. I didn't even cross my mind. I watched it and everything.
Some of my shirts were passed down from my uncle when he passed. He was
you were telling me, he was a comic book fan, and you were the only one that they said you like him. Yeah, that's dope.
I was like, damn, I didn't even think he really remembered me like that because I only seen that uncle a handful of times. So for them to be like, yo,
you stayed in his mind. But that's what's up.
That's so sweet.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, I will definitely never be put on the spot. And again, there is 2 shirts that I do not wear as often for that fact. Because
is it still the Sasha one?
Sasha Browse and Levi again, and I loved Levi as a character, but again, I watched it and was entertained by it. But did I soak it in? No. Y'all are quoting fucking cheers and stampedes over here to the war, and I slightly remember those scenes. You know what I mean? Dude, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was embarrassed. Y'all quoted that shit word for word, and I was like, don't remember. It's there. It is there. And if you play the scene, it's that ADHD. Yeah, it's that ADHD memory where it plays that snippet. I remember everything. I remember taking it in. But as of right now, couldn't tell you. The only one that really sticks to me again is him going through the city. That scene, because again,
hunted by Kenny,
and so that one was a good one because again, I read about how long it took to animate that, and then and the other one was when he took out
Attack on Titan Levi.
Yes,
you like anime? We cover anime too.
Yes, I think she, if I'm not mistaken, draws anime. So
really?
She's an artist. So if I'm not mistaken, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, when Levi takes out the
talking about a Titan,
yes, we are. But I want to get the name right.
There's only 9 of them.
There's only the big one furry one, obviously, and I can't fucking name it.
He kind of looks like an animal.
Sasquatch?
No.
What? A mammal?
He kind of looks like an animal. He they call animals. It starts with a B.
Bear?
No.
Really don't know.
It's the Beast Titan.
I was like, Sasquatch?
I would give that one to you. I was like,
you're right, but yeah, that one where he goes in, like, he's slicing his ankle and going up his body, and like, he's like trying to like block his hand, and then I think that's the scene where he puts the blade into his mouth and everything, right? Or is that the very end? Am I mixing 2 scenes in my head up?
I think you're mixing 2.
Where he like cuts and he like comes out.
No, that is the right scene. That is the right scene. Yeah.
And then
he got some, and it's so crazy because in the anime he just has that like in his mouth, like it's in his jaw. In the manga, that blade is poking out his eye, like it's through.
Oh.
And he's like, and it's not just like he's like right there, like right here holding you. He's like
lifting it up.
So that blade is like he's like this with it poking out a bit. It's so cool.
Damn.
Now you like I love showing you pieces of manga because of how graphic they can be.
It all started with what was it? Don't tell me. Oh my gosh.
You trying to look it up now? It was one of our
a comment got
ones.
killed.
There you go.
I was like, comment got killed. I was like, something with an A in my.
Yeah.
But yep.
Yeah.
That was funny. I'll never forget that. We'll censor that for today. But I learned how graphic, manga can be. But yeah, no, that's again. The real difference was when you showed me One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you not One Piece, One Punch.
One Punch.
Like, it's just like, when you show me One Punch, it's just like, there's absolutely no way you can animate this.
Yeah.
Like, there's just the detail, the shadowing, the you can even like see textures in his drawing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but that's what you get with. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name right now. That artist is like the #1 artist for manga at the moment too. Like he's well known, but it's not popping in my head.
But yeah, so we'll never scratch that, surface of details and stuff like that.
Why are all my notifications popping up right now? Sorry.
You're good. But yes, no, I have 2 shirts. So Sasha Browse and Levi. And again, I love the Attack on Titan. It's one of the series we actually watched for the show. We went through it. We saw the season 4 part 1 and 2 and and all the whole 9. Yeah. But yeah, it's a thing of mine. I get so enveloped into the show that I forget to really watch the show. And so yeah, like
the artist's name is Yusuke Murata.
Yusuke Murata.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's dope. It is dope.
I'm trying to see like other big ones he's done. I don't know if you care about Mega Man, but he's done Mega Man
comics or
manga stuff. Yeah,
Mega Man's manga.
They believe they came out after the games, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, not 100%. I got on. Yeah, Sega. Demon Slayer is really good art style. It just some of it's very simple, and then you have like another edge of it.
I want to say it's a ramp. Like we did not get Demon Slayer movie quality at the very beginning. 100%. You're definitely seeing the earlier stages. Like they were funding for the studio, and then they got the love they needed, and just literally.
Well, the thing is, okay, are you talking about the animation style or the manga style? Because that's a difference.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because I was talking about manga wise. Manga wise is not anything like super spectacular, but it has like some simple pieces in the background almost, and then when it wants to highlight something, it'll like give more details to it. But it's not like amazingly over stylized. Like Yusuke in One Punch, like you said, you can almost see texture on it. Demon Slayer doesn't have that same level.
Depth.
Yeah, that same depth of artistry into it. But it is a very good art
because
style. I think
and it's funny that you said that because they actually like gave the production studio props because one of the clips was the dude with the snake. Is it with an S or an I?
I say Obanai.
Obanai, right? That's why I was like, why an eye stuck with me. And then, so that scene where he's coming into the Infinity Castle and he's like jumping down on the demons, like on the manga, it's such a simplistic panel. Like a little figure of him like coming chibi figure coming down on like some demons or whatever like that, and it was just like, yo, that studio did their thing with turning this into this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Oh, so she likes both. So yeah, their style is crazy.
I like it because when I like zooms into like Tanjiro's eye, like again, it's square but it's round, like
it's like octagon.
Yes,
like, that's what drew me into the manga originally, because I was like, yo, all their eyes are like
have like yeah. See, I pay attention, man. Like, I'll give myself a half a point, pinky point, like. So, but yeah, no. Were you looking for?
I was trying to see if you would remember their names without looking, but you looked, so it doesn't count.
Kyoe. What is his first name?
Who's
Rengoku?
Kyojuro?
Yeah.
They all start with like that Kyo something, whatever.
All have their names.
Yeah.
That family. Okay. I was like, wait, Guillaume does not start with.
No.
I literally turned around real quick. I was like, wait, what?
No, only the Rengoku family. That's like Kyogoro.
Bro, you got me hyped for that Guillaume fight, though, bro.
That fight's gonna be amazing. I'm like, I can't wait. I'm so upset that I have to wait like another year. If they're really nice, bro. If they're really nice to us, it becomes at the beginning of the year,
February-ish.
I'm like, if they really, really love us, it comes at the end of this year. Give Avengers Doomsday a reason not to hit its numbers, because I'll watch Doomsday once, but I'll go watch the damn Demon Slayer twice, 3 times.
Yeah, bro, because they don't. We learned our lesson. Obviously, they're not going to stream it right afterwards. Like they said, Americans. We'll give them a year. You gave Japan our money. Now wait till it comes back.
Dude, I can't wait for that.
Rengoku and Guillaume. Yeah, I got some Funko Pops over there.
Yeah, you got some up top, right there. They're kind of hard to see. I think. I don't know. Maybe you could see them
a little bit. But yeah, Rengoku, man. That I'll never again. It breaks my heart that there's certain times that it doesn't get into detail, like how you're telling me. It made me laugh genuinely when he was like, tasty, and then again, just from the movie, would have not known what you told me from the manga, that he lost his hearing, and that's why he yells. When he fought a sound demon, or something
No, he fought. It was one of the lower 6. And I think he had a gun, and he fired so damn loud, like he almost hit him like point blank, and it messed up his hearing and stuff.
Interesting.
So it's crazy too, because it's canon, but it wasn't part of the original manga. It was
the Rengoku side story or something like that.
Side story where you learn that he actually was the one that trained. What's her name? Oh my gosh. The Love Hashira. Why am I
Kinroji?
Yeah, Kinroji.
Yeah!
I was blanking on.
Yes! I wish fucking poof. I just fucking celebration, bro. I will, dude. That's why I'm embracing this right now. There was no second guess. There was no thought. Like it came. Woo, I am teared up. Dude, I'm for real. Like not even joking.
That's the name I was trying to remember. Mitsuri.
Oh, y'all better chill.
But
I'm not.
Kanroji is right.
Yes, it is right.
You're
both. You're both wrong for wanting that.
But yeah, in that manga, you see him.
So what Kanroji is her last name? So Mitsuri is Kairojuro or whatever. Mitsuri.
Yeah, Kanroji. They go by last name first, then first.
Yeah, so, Kanroji
Mitsuri. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that. What's the name? The creator of Demon Slayer didn't expect Rengoku to get as much love as he did, I think, and I forget the whole explanation for it. But he created his own little chapter for Rengoku and shows you how he, training Kanroji and fighting
That's what's up.
the lower six.
I'll show you some love. My fault, guys. I killed him off a little too soon.
Too soon. My bad. I didn't expect him to be like that much.
That's hilarious.
Oh man! But they show how
backtrack.
They show how good he is and everything, and like how
again, based on what you said long ago, power level esque. He's next with Guillaume, right?
Yeah, like I think the only people that are high up with him that like it's so crazy because people still debate who's strongest and everything with it because the Hashira that I could say it because somebody died already, but the Hashira that survive late and then the Hashira that pass and who survive do what fight so well and everything, they're like, well, he wouldn't have survived for certain like Rengoku against Akaza was a horrible matchup. Akaza's the perfect counter to Rengoku. He's pure fighting spirit, and that's Akaza's whole thing. But you put him against other people, he might have a decent chance. But
strength alone,
he is he held on with Rengoku or with Akaza. Akaza was kind of playing with him. But even still playing, like at the end, he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna kill you."
I would have been dead if I would have not.
Yeah, like if you had hit me with everything you got, you almost held me out to sunrise, even with me playing. Most people wouldn't survive, but like he's still, I think, Guillaume's physically the strongest. Right behind him is Sanemi, with the Wind Hashira. Tengen is the fastest, I believe, in terms of reaction speed. My strength level? Yeah, no, Guillaume, I think, physically in the world is the strongest. And then I think after that, in terms of like, because it's Guillaume, then Sanemi, the Wind Hashira, because, again, me and you talked about this, you cannot see any of their abilities. The freaking water wheel and all that stuff. You cannot see it. That's just effects for the show and stuff. Except for the Wind Hashira. Because he's able to do his sword so fast and so strong, you actually see that gust of wind, that blast of air. To be able to produce that, you have to be able to do it strong enough and fast enough to cut that air like that. So he is, I think, in terms, second strongest. And then after that becomes like Mitsuri, who is physically strong. They say she has a strength of like 10 men and everything. Obanai, I think, is technically one of the fastest characters. And then they have a whole data book for all this stuff too. So
it's in there.
Yeah. It makes them more powerful.
When we found that out, or when the author, brought that up to light, I was like, lame. Like, what? You don't do that to me. This whole time, like, you got them just dancing. Like, I love the memes that it showed that came out of it, dude. Oh, it was great. You mean to tell me all that shit? They're just, swinging swords.
They're just flying in the air, doing nothing. Just
But interesting. Okay, but that fight,
I can't wait for you to get to it. That fight is, especially because, so you got first round of Doma. Now it comes second round, and I think you already know who fights him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've seen that second round coming. Now the fight with oh my gosh, why am I blanking? There's so many names. That's why I'm blanking. Upper one.
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking hard.
Starts with a D?
No.
Dormammu.
Help me out. I forgot upper one's name for some reason. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking hard on it right now.
Upper one. Kokoshibo.
There we go.
So we get a glimpse of Kokoshibo against who? Against Guillaume and
I don't think you see any of his fighters outside of Guillaume possibly fighting him. I think I told you Guillaume fights him. Guillaume's fight comes up, but there it's not as simple for Kokoshibo's fight.
Not as simple?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need.
It's
I'm ready, dude. Again, they masterpiece. Like there was not one bad thing I could say about the Demon Slayer, other than, again, your usual comment of Akaza's backstory, but it's needed. It was never explained. It's a part of the manga. You can't be mad. Like, sit back and enjoy the ride. Fights. Yeah, exactly. Like, sit back and enjoy the ride. Yeah. Like, your boy, even with no effing head, you know, had more emotion in that body, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so I enjoyed it. There's nothing that you could do, you know what I mean? So, ooh, I know. Don't go too far. But you know, he knows. I was like, he knows. I don't know. I'm not a manga reader, so you know, I just, you know, no, it's actually this is my goal this year. Remember, you know, if y'all watch the New Year's resolution that we have yet to, you know, stay to at all, but like, so I have said that I would, you know, enjoy a little manga here and there, and the manga I was wanting to choose was Naruto, only for the sake of lore purposes. Would I like to, you know?
You do know how many manga there are.
Yes, you insistently tell me.
I just need to make sure, because that's a money drop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might not buy any popcorn tins this year. Might have to shift my purposes here, you know, on my shelf. But no, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like, but I might do the box sets, like the drops. It's the only way. I mean, if I buy it individually, 100% will go broke. You know what I mean?
Well, yes and no, because there's some places that do them like cheaper prices. Granted, they're already older.
Yeah, because I tried that with the DVDs and I failed miserably because I was trying to buy all in order, but also all DVDs. I didn't want any Blu-rays. I didn't want like a Blu-ray DVD and then Blu-ray and then Blu-ray DVD. Like, I was wanting all, like, you know, DVDs, you know, and then some of them came with 2 disc specials, some of them didn't. So the boxes had the slip covers and some of them didn't. And it's like, I was only able to get the cheap version of this one. So there was the $5 one with the simple cover, but there was an actual better cover when it first came out, you know, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I epically failed when it came to the collection of Marvel. So I think about that. So I think I would rather just get you a good box set and then go from there. You know what I mean? So
definitely worth it.
But yeah, so much to go. I mean, again, we ran over time. I was like, we definitely ran over time. So we'll go ahead and end the show. But again, guys, we rarely don't have a set schedule at the moment. Again, stay tuned to the page. We haven't been as active, but we're trying to figure out this shift. Again, we had a big shift in work scheduling and stuff, so it's been trying to get used to that, and again, getting us back into you know, a rhythm here. But again, to all those that tune in, again, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Again, thank you tonight for a wonderful conversation as far as Demon Slayer and Spider-Man. Again, it was good getting opinions. We love the conversation. We do it again every weekend. We talk again anime, Marvel, DC, you know, you name it. So you know, come tell us your theories. We won't get tired. Yes. We will learn from you, and you will learn from us. That's what I'm saying. We will embrace them, you know. So come talk with us. We always have, you know, a few people chatting it up in here sometimes, you know. So but yeah, Saturdays for now. But again, stick to the page on Facebook. We'll keep y'all updated as far as what's going on, guys. But other than that, you got anything for them?
No, I'm pretty good.
That's it, guys. All right. Well, it's another Saturday here at the Hideout. Y'all guys be safe. Stay cool, because it's going to be hot this week. Yep. So, yeah. Y'all be safe, guys. Thank y'all.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Whoop.